So if one is suffering from indigestion, and thinks he has eaten something indigestible, he unconsciously directs his attention to his stomach, and watches for, or expects, the symptoms. From what has just been said, it is easy to see why he is unlikely to be disappointed. Well, as with imagination, it is a poor rule that won't work both ways. If morbid attention and imagination can cause disease, then a sane, intelligent use of them should cure disease. Let us see how it works out. In the chapter on the nervous system, it was said that if the mental energy or vital force was depleted or unequally distributed, the weakest spot would be the first to suffer. Now, suppose that your stomach is your weak spot. The nerves in the walls of your stomach, vasomotor, are unable to perform their functions because of an insufficient supply of force. Consequently, the circulation lags superfluous. There is not enough blood in the blood vessels for the glands to secrete the gastric juice. Very well, then. By fixing your attention upon your stomach, you send to the nerves an increased supply of vital energy. This will set them at work. The blood vessels will then fill with blood, and the blood will bring to the cells sufficient nutrient materials to cause the secretion of the gastric juice. Your stomach will then begin to discuss the food, and if this be kept up for 20 minutes, let us say, the sensation of fullness, weight, cold, and the gas, caused by fermentation, will all pass off. If in addition to attention you suggest that your stomach is strong, or imagine that it is, the result will be more satisfactory. This is no idle dream or vagary of fancy. It is based upon well-known laws of physiology and psychology, and repeated experiments have demonstrated its practicability. That such a use of attention changes the physical action of the part involved, we have scientific confirmation. Professor Gates, of the Smithsonian Institution, says, in effect, that since the brain centers govern all parts of the body and are in direct or indirect control by means of fibers with every cell of the body, one can by practice learn to send a strong stimulus to any cell or collection of cells. This stimulus is vital force or mental energy, and when it reaches its goal, it causes a physical change, for it alters the chemistry of the secretions and excretions, and the thermic and lymphatic functions. In other words, this action causes a change in nutrition, for if we increase the supply of blood to any part, we offer it more nutrient material with which to improve flagging function and rebuild wasted tissues. This makes it easy to see why, when the morbid attention is fixed upon some organ, it is possible to develop disease in it. Fear and imagination, as has been said, so color the vital force as to paralyze the nerves, and that stops the circulation, which of course interferes with nutrition. The effect of an active attention, it is evident, depends upon the mental state. If the mind is morbid, that is, charged with fear, anxiety, and disordered imagination, the effect is vicious. But if the mind is sane, that is, under the control of reason, the effect is salutary, particularly if the active attention is charged with the belief that good is going to result. And that result may be augmented and expedited by painting a mental picture of the desired result.